Hello. Today I'm showing you CrewAI, which is a framework that lets you create autonomous AI agent systems that collaborate to accomplish complex tasks. This notebook demonstrates how to build a content creation crew, and I'll walk you through this code that it's already. This code is based from Acker's in deep learning, a platform for learning AI, and this there's is a course about multi-agent systems by Joao, the founder of CrewAI, and this is using most of the code. And how we diverge is that we're going to create an article, a blog post, and I created a customized tool to publish that same article into dev2. So let's go ahead and take a look at the code. So we have all the dependencies that we need to make this work. We just need to install them. CrewAI by default uses OpenAI. In this case, I used Gemini model and my Dev2 API key that I would need in order to work. So that's why I'm using Gemini 2.0, the temperature that I'm setting it, and just the API that I have. We're going to import the agent, task, crew, and LLM, which are the building blocks to creating this crew of agents. And so let's start with defining our four specialized agents that we're going to be using. The first one is the agent planner. An agent has a role, a goal, a backstory. This flag, which is allow delegation, in this case, we're going to put it to false, and an LLM, which is because it's by default using OpenAI, I need to define the LLM that we previously saw that defined a Gemini. And I'm going to use the verbose flag true just so we can see some of the outputs of the logging. And we're going to do the same with the rest of the agents that we need for this content creation. And then I have a writer, which is the one that's going to create the article based on the plan that was created. Then the editor who would redefine the content. And this is the function tool that I'm going to be using for one of the other agents, which is the publisher, which is the one that formats and publishes it to Dev2. So this is the function that I needed to go and publish to Dev2. So once we have all of our agents defined, we're going to create the task, and we're going to define them by giving a definition, an expected output, and an agent that it's going to be in charge of that task. And then we're going to do the same. So we define the four corresponding tasks with clear descriptions and expected outputs. And this task form a workflow where the output becomes the input of the next one. So this we're going to create a sequential crew that is going to take outputs of the previous one. So we have, as I mentioned, the task description, expected output, and the agent in charge of that. And we have one for each of them, the agents that we have. And now that we have our agents and tasks, we're going to create our crew assembly. And this is going to be an assemble of the agents and tasks that we created into a crew, and then execute this workflow with a simple kickoff command, and just passing in a topic of interest. So this is how I define my crew assembly by adding my agents, my task in order, and verbose tree just to see the output. So let's create one blog post about developer advocacy and see what it comes up. And so this we have as it's already done. So we have the task completion and the career completion. So let's go ahead and see on our Dev2 dashboard this article. So yeah, here it is, the one that that the agent created. Um, if you see, it have tags, it has a lot of great content, and this was just created using CrewAI. So I hope you enjoy this content, and thank you.